Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm doing some press-on nails. These are custom press-on nails that my cousin ordered, and I'm kind of like not really like, I did this set a while ago, so I don't know what I did for real. I mean, I know what I did, but at the same time I don't have like a fresh memory of the set in my mind, so I'm just walking y'all through this nail by nail. And I started off with a layer of, I think, '06 from Born Pretty's Pink Jelly collection. And this is, I don't remember the color number, from Rosalind. I don't know. If you pause the video, you'll probably be able to see it, but I don't remember what it is. So anyways, I did one layer of the Born Pretty one and then one layer of this. And that's because I didn't know exactly what pink they wanted or what pink I wanted to do. But I just ended up going for this pink. And I think it looks pretty good with the theme they chose. They were doing like cool tone, so I didn't want to make the pink too warm. It's kind of warm still, but it's not like the warmest pink that you can get. But anyways, on this nail I'm doing a marble, and I found a way that I really like doing marbles is by adding a layer of the base color with whatever I'm marbling with, and then just going in with a brush, like with this brush, and just swirling it around, blending those colors together while also creating a marble effect. And I think doing this with gel polish is probably my favorite method that I've tried. And I always like experimenting and doing things differently, and sometimes it ends up making the nails take even longer. But I still like to experiment with different methods, so that ended up making the nails take less long than they would if I did the number the normal way I did. Because usually when I do it the normal way, which I've tried multiple ways, I never end up liking it, and I have to wipe it off and redo it and all types of stuff. But anyways, on this nail I'm doing a black French, and the theme is black, pink, and silver, by the way. On this nail, I wanted to do an airbrush effect, and I foolishly tried to do the sponge method. I don't understand how to do this method for real, and I've seen people do it, I've seen people use a sponge. I just don't understand how to do it, and I'm one of those type of people where, like, I can just look up a tutorial, but I want to figure it out myself. But I might end up having to look up a tutorial because I have all these sponges that are just useless because I don't understand how to use them. The sponges just absorb all the gel, and I don't know if it's because the gel I'm using isn't opaque enough, or it's because I'm just not using the right technique, but it always just absorbs the gel. And then for some odd reason, when I cure that thin layer of gel that it leaves, it doesn't cure fully. It doesn't cure properly in the lamp, even though it's far less gel than this right here. Using my gradient brush, I put more gel than I would have had to cure with the sponge, since the sponge absorbs all the gel. But this cures just fine, so I don't know like what I'm doing wrong. I don't understand, and I swear I've asked the question before, but I'm sorry if you're watching this and you already heard me ask that question and you already answered it, but I don't know how to use the sponge right, and it really annoys me because I thought those sponges would help a lot with airbrush effect, because I definitely don't want to buy an airbrush. So if you have any advice on that, let me know in the comments. So on one of the nails, I'm just going to do a full bling nail. And I always like doing these nails. I did forget to put a glitter background first, but I mean, it's not really that serious, to be honest. I might have wiped it off and ended up doing it, but either way, with or without glitter background, you can still do a nice, pretty blinged out nail. It does help to do a glitter It does help to do a glitter background, because if you have glitter in the background, you won't have to put as much bling. It will look more full and more blinged out, and also just simply give you a better background in between the creases of those bling pieces. But anyways, I'm just adding random pieces and making it look cute. So here's how that's looking, and now I'm doing a Hello Kitty flower nail. I think I've done this before. I don't know if I did it on, doesn't matter. I think I've done this before, but I don't know. So basically I'm taking my 3D gel that I think I got off Shein. So I'm taking the gel, putting it into a ball, and then I'm placing it on the nail. So the size of the ball depends on how big you want the flower to be, and it's kind of hard to judge. But if you do end up picking too big of a ball up, just honestly remove that excess gel. And if it's too small, add some gel. Like, you just have to trial and error with it. But I think as time goes on and you practice more and more with this stuff, you will get used to knowing how big or small of a ball of a bead you need to pick up. And then I'm just shaping it into a flower with a silicone tool. I think this is like the best purchase that anybody who does 3D gel art can make. I don't know why, but I just never have had a silicone tool like this before. And like I was missing out for months. I've had the silicone tool already for months, but before I had it, it was just so difficult because I would just use a brush and just like have to put alcohol on the brush constantly, as if I was working with polygel. But that got really old really quickly, very tedious and annoying. So definitely get some silicone tools. And soon I'm gonna be trying out some newborn pretty products, and it's gonna be all of this. It's just gonna be gel, sculpting gel, I think. And I'm gonna be trying to do a Christmas set, y'all. Like hot, not like super festive, more wintry vibes, I guess, because I don't know. Last year, I think last year I popped off on the winter sets really like really heavily. I didn't do fall sets this year, which I don't regret, to be honest. I don't really like fall nails, so I mean, I do think they're cute. They're not my strong suit. Like, my style is more this, you know? But anyways, after doing that flower, I am now taking the super metallic holographic gel and just placing that right on the smile line of the French tip, because this just adds a little pop, and the theme is black and pink and silver, so I didn't want to just have a black French tip. I'm aware that it's not clear on which nails I'm doing this design on, and it's so unclear that I don't even remember, so sorry about that. But anyways, on the airbrush nail that I did do up to 2 to 3 layers of that just to get it nice and smooth, and then I added a charm at the end. And now I'm going back to the Hello Kitty nail to finish off the flower, because as you can see, the petals in the middle are missing. So I'm just going to finish that flower, and then I'm going to start painting it black. Before painting the flower black, while that flower is curing, I decided to add some charms, some cross charms onto these. Just because, like, I don't have a lot of silver charms. I wanted to do quite a bit of charms because they're cute, you know. But this glue that I'm using is actually Born Pretty extension gel, and it should only be used as an extension gel, because when I tested out this glue, no, I don't know, because I don't know if I gave it a fair test. I did put it on a Hello Kitty, one of those giant Hello Kitty rhinestones, but I didn't like encase it in glue, which is what you should do. So that's probably why I popped off with my nail. But I did make sure to encase these charms, since this was, you know, folks was paying for this. But on my own press-ons, I didn't have any luck with keeping the charms on. And to be honest, it was mostly just those big charms that came off. But keep in mind to encase your charms and use an actual rhinestone glue as well. But I just like using this because it's so thick. And I don't have any McCart rhinestone gel. So I've been using a lot. As you can see, the bottle's empty. So, because I use it to put on my nails while I'm doing my nails for content. And I also use it to put on my nails when I want to actually wear my nails. And then I also use it for bling as well. So it's pretty multi-purpose in my opinion. I don't know why I just dropped the nail. Anyways, it's pretty multi-purpose, so definitely check that out. Use code Nails by Tasia for 10% off. As you can see, I'm squeezing the life out of this. I'm squeezing the soul out of this bottle at this point. Because, like I said, it's almost gone. But it'll last me a good while. But anyways, I'm obviously about to put a charm on this nail since I'm using the glue. And I think that, oh yeah, this is the Hello Kitty one. So I'm applying this Hello Kitty charm. I put a lot of glue, as you can see. A lot of glue so that it's really encased and like stuck into that gel. And I think something that would help probably is buffing the back of your big charms before you put them on your nail, and that would help a lot. But I don't think I thought about that right here, so I don't know if it came off or not. And I haven't had any complaints, so I guess we're all good. And now I am using some of this metallic holographic gel again to do a French tip. And I started off by painting the outline very carefully because this stuff is hard to wipe off of an area you get it on. And not only that, but it's really obvious if you make a mistake and don't completely wipe it up. But honestly, I'm gonna put a charm on this anyway, so it didn't really matter that much if I messed up the smile line. But I still like to have my bases perfect regardless if they're getting covered up. So moving away from that nail, let's focus on this flower nail. And I'm doing a weird flower spiral. And I was like kind of struggling to come up with ideas for these because I wanted it to be a completely original freestyle. I didn't want to look at any inspiration or anything. So I just did this. I'm gonna be honest, now that I say that, I think this might have came from inspiration. But if it did, I have no idea where. But I just don't trust myself to come up with something original. Anyways, though, I think this came out kind of cute. I think I ended up adding more flowers at the bottom of it to even it out a little bit. But anyways, going back to the nail previously, I'm adding an outline, once again, very carefully, because doing the silver holographic outline is already stressful. But doing the black outline, I really didn't want to actually make it too thick. So I was being super careful, making sure I had barely any gel on the tip of this brush. Now I'm going in and adding caviar beads in all of the flowers, literally all of them. I don't know how many flowers this is, but I'm gonna guess like 20 flowers. Now I am doing a frame on this nail, like basically just adding a big black frame around the whole thing, and I'm marking off where I want the bottom and top of the frame to be. And then I'm coming in on the sides and marking off where I want the corners to be rounded at, and then I'm just going to round everything out and fill everything in. Now going back to this nail, like I said, I'm adding a charm. As always, I'm going to be adding charms on French tips because I think that French tips, really girl? French tips with charms are the cutest to me. I don't know about y'all, but I can never leave a French tip plain. On this nail, I'm starting off by painting it with the base, and then I'm going to do an airbrush on this nail because I wanted to do another airbrush. Simple as that. Going back to the frame nail, I decided to do at least 2 more coats of that black because I need it to be opaque. And now I'm adding a charm in the middle. And I think this is really cute. I really like that nail. I'm probably going to do that design more often in the future. I really like that. But anyways, on this one, I'm putting a charm as well because I love doing airbrushes with charms in the middle. I just like doing charms. So yeah, after this though, that's pretty much it for the nails, and I'll show y'all how they look flash at the end and everything. But if y'all enjoyed this tutorial, kind of a tutorial, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think about the nails. And I'll have mostly everything I'm using linked in the description. I'll at least try to. And thank y'all so much for watching and supporting my channel. I'm almost at 900 subscribers, so definitely subscribe and be a part of my nail journey. And buy some press-ons on Instagram, link in description. Thank y'all so much for watching once again, and I'll see y'all next time.